She left home just after midnight and vanished before sunrise. No struggle, no witnesses, no trace. For more than 2 decades, her name has been whispered in this small town, not as a memory, but as a warning. They said she was running from something. Others said she was taken. But as the years passed, one thing became clear: someone wanted this case buried deep. This is the story of Clara Mitchell, a 29-year-old woman who disappeared one summer night in 2001. A case forgotten by the system, buried by time, but never by those who still remember her. It was a quiet Friday night in Maple Creek, Washington, a logging town tucked between dense pine forests and winding rivers. At around 11:48 p.m., Clara Mitchell was seen leaving the Pines Diner, where she worked as a waitress on the night shift. She told her coworker, "I'll walk home tonight. It's not far." Her route was familiar, a half-mile stretch along Old Timber Road, leading toward her small cabin by the edge of the woods. But Clara never made it home. By morning, her porch light was still on. Her keys were found in the lock. Her phone sat on the kitchen counter, next to a half-written letter addressed to her sister. Soft instrumental fades, replaced by distant crickets. That letter ended mid-sentence. "I think I finally understand what he meant when he said." The rest was blank. When police began searching, they found no signs of forced entry, no footprints, and no evidence of a struggle. The only clue came from a local truck driver who reported seeing a woman walking alone near the old timber bridge around 12:15 a.m. He said she was wearing a red raincoat and appeared to be looking over her shoulder. Search teams scoured the area for weeks, helicopters, dogs, divers, but Clara was gone. Detective Mark Rollins, who led the original investigation, later described the case as eerily silent, like chasing a ghost. Her family, desperate for answers, offered a $10,000 reward, but no one came forward. No suspects, no motive, no body. By late autumn, the case had already begun to fade. Just another missing person. Files stacked in the cold case unit. To understand Clara's disappearance, you have to understand who she was. Born in 1972, she grew up in Maple Creek, a shy but kind-hearted girl with dreams of leaving town. After high school, she studied photography but returned home to care for her sick mother. Friends described her as gentle but restless. She loved hiking the trails and photographing abandoned places. But in the months leading up to her disappearance, something changed. She told a friend she felt like she was being watched. She started locking her doors, carrying pepper spray, and avoiding walking home after dark, until that one night, when she decided to walk anyway. Her sister, Julia, recalls one chilling phone call. Clara said, "If something happens to me, check the bridge. You'll know what I mean." Julia never understood what she meant until later,